Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Munch, and I've got two new products from Iceland's £1 range to try today. Breaded Scampi bites, £1, and mini hash browns, £1. It's strange, isn't it, how that one says new on it and that one doesn't, even though it is. I think it is anyway, but these definitely are. Okay, so breaded Scampi bites. It's a 190 gram bag, and it says minced white fish and scampi tails coated in breadcrumbs, and these contain 24% Alaska pollock and 7% scampi. So not a lot of actual scampi, but I mean they are only £1, so you've got to bear that in mind, really, haven't you? I'm going to do just a few of these in the air fryer, and they take 10 to 12 minutes. There's not a lot on there I can tell you about these. It's just about the taste, isn't it? We'll find that out very shortly. And these mini hash browns, I can smell these through the pack. I can smell the onion. This is a 400 gram bag for £1. I think that's really good value. It says these take 12 to 14 minutes in the air fryer, so roughly the same time. Formed seasoned shredded potato with dehydrated potatoes, pre-fried in sunflower oil. And you look at the ingredients, and as I said, you can smell the onion, and these contain toasted onion powder and onion. So let's get them open and have a look at them. Have a look at the hash browns first. Right. Well, they're a bit bigger than I expected. Stuck together as well. I'll get them. There we go. There they are. Mini hash browns. They're not that mini, are they? How mini shall I do? How mini shall I cook? Yeah, okay. I'll stop that now. I don't know, 2 or 3. This is only a snack for me, really. And let's undo these scampi bites as well. And this is what they look like. They look like little croquette potatoes, don't they, to me? They do to me. They might not to you. Did you say croquette potatoes or potato croquettes? Okay, I'll get a few of each cooked up. They don't smell of anything at all. No, nothing. Yeah, I'll get a few of each cooked up and we'll give them a try. I was going to do this as a meal with something else, but I've decided not to. I'm just going to do a few just to see what they're like. So now I've got very greasy fingers. Hang on a minute. Use my little finger to pause you. Right, these are new, but Iceland used to do a product called mini hash brown bites, which I have reviewed. I haven't watched the review, I just searched, and I found them. So whether they're the same as these, I don't know. I might watch that after I've recorded this actually and just find out. And I've counted how many of these are in the bag. You get 14 in there for your £1. And I've also counted the scampi bites, and you get 13 of them. So I will get those bags picked up and stick them back in my freezer for the moment, and in the blink of an eye you'll see me testing them out. So there we go, £1 scampi bites and £1 mini hash browns. The scampi took about 8 or 9 minutes, and as you can see, they're all sort of starting to burst open a little bit. I cut one in half to check they're done, and they're definitely done. And the hash browns took 12 minutes. Right, let's try the scampi first. Well, I say scampi, you know, it's only got 7% scampi in it, so... The fishy bites. I guess if Iceland called them sort of fishy bites, they wouldn't sell as many, would they? Okay, what are they like? It's quite a mild taste. I expected that. Crispy coating, soft inside. They do taste a little bit like scampi, a little bit like fish. They're okay. I mean, this pack would do 2 meals, the amount in there, with other things. I'm just having a look. I didn't really look through the rest of the ingredients on these scampi. I've just seen if there was any potato in them, because the consistency seems a bit like potato. It doesn't look like it. No. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, they're inoffensive little things. I think that's the best you can say about them. And if you're on a tight budget, as I said, they would do you for 2 meals. Or you might even be able to stretch it to 3 meals if you had other bits and pieces with them. Okay, the mini hash browns then. They are absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with them whatsoever. They're mini hash browns. Well, I say nothing wrong with them. They need a bit of salt, really. And it just so happens I've got it here. But trying to get just a little bit onto that piece. There we go. Oh, a bit too much there. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, they do what it says on the pack. They're little hash brown things. So, the hash brown bites, I definitely would have again, because that is a big old bag, 400-gram bag, for £1, and all they need is a little bit of salt, and they're absolutely fine. So yeah, I recommend those. I'd have those again. The scampi bites, I'm not sure if I'd have those again. I might occasionally, but to be perfectly honest, I probably wouldn't. You know, they're okay. I think kids would love them with chips and beans, you know, something like that. But yeah, nowhere near as good as those £1 meatballs I had the other day. Oh, that was such a filling meal, those meatballs. I put a little. Did you see my comment I put on the video that you could make that meal even cheaper, because the amount I had all of the meatballs, and that was too many really. But yeah, we're not talking about meatballs, we're talking about scampi, aren't we? So, to sum up, there they are, and they are £1 scampi bites, £1 mini hash browns. There you go. They're okay. As I said, they're inoffensive. Very mild taste. Would I have them again? Probably not. These are a big old bag, 400 grams. They're hash browns, which only need a bit of salt. Would I have them again? Yes, I would. I definitely would. Right. I will go and eat the rest of those with some other bits and pieces. Not forgetting to put these back in the freezer, of course. and I will see you in the next video. He said, giving his fingers a bit of a wipe. Right, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button before you go. It does make a big difference. And I'll see you in the next one.